Hello, students. You're welcome to today's lesson. Today, we will be looking at another interesting topic, world population. In our previous lesson, we treated environmental hazards and we saw the different effects it has on the environment. So, at this lesson, we'll be looking at various objectives. One, we should be able to define population and also discuss the factors of population growth. Also, we'll be looking at the pattern of population distribution in the world. Also, at this lesson, we'll be looking at the factors that affect the population distribution in the world. Now, the question is, what is population? Population is the total number of persons living in a given geographical region over a period of time. Then looking at world population, of course, world population is the total number of people inhabiting the earth at a specific time. Understanding world population involves analyzing its distribution, growth pattern, density, and demographic characteristics. Looking at the growth pattern, the world's population has experienced exponential growth over the past few centuries. The Industrial Revolution marked a significant acceleration, and the global population reached 1 billion around 1800. Now the question is, how many modern humans do you think have walked the earth? Population growth rates have varied across time. While the rate was high during the mid-20th century, it has been gradually declining due to factors like improved healthcare, education, and family planning. Looking at the world population in the past, present, and future. Now, in the past, in around 1850, the world population recorded 1.17 billion persons, and from that, it increased to 5.2 billion in 1990. And presently, the population is over 7 billion persons. Looking at the human-environment interaction, humans, they tend to adapt in every environment they find themselves. And because they can adapt to any situation, they tend to increase the population of a particular region over time. This will take us to the types of population. Basically, we have three types. We have the overpopulation, underpopulation, and optimum population. Now, population has to do with where the available resources is less than the number of persons in that geographical region. While underpopulation is a situation where the resources is more than the available persons. Also, we have the optimum population, where the number of persons equals the number of resources that is available in that region. Next, we will be looking at population density. This is the number of people per unit area. Countries like India and China have high population densities, while countries with vast uninhabited areas like Canada have low densities. Coastal areas and fertile plains often exhibit higher population densities due to favorable living conditions. Now, let's look at the pattern of world population distribution. In terms of distribution, some areas are sparsely populated, some are moderately populated, while others are overpopulated. Some factors are responsible for this pattern of distribution. Now, areas that are highly populated, they usually have good infrastructural facilities. Also, modernization and improvement of technology has helped to raise the standard of living in this region. Industry, trade, and commerce are also some of the reasons why some places are highly populated. Presence of basic amenities like drinking water, has also helped to increase the population of certain region and also good transportation network. Political and social stability has also helped to increase the population of these regions that are highly populated. Technology and resources available in this region helps people to migrate to such regions, thereby increasing the population of this area. Also, arable lands for agriculture has also promotes high productivity, thereby increasing population growth. Areas that are sparsely populated usually have harsh climatic conditions which are not conducive for human habitation, while moderately populated areas are areas with density between 10 to 100 persons per kilometer, and they cover large areas of the cool temperate grassland of southern Russia and also parts of Europe, Asia, and USA, while the densely populated areas are regions with population densities of 100 persons per kilometer square, and they include the industrialized part of northern Europe, northwest Europe. We have the Great Britain, France, Germany, and others. Japan is also a major highly populated region. Looking at factors of population distribution, factors like physical factors like climate, soil, relief plays a vital role in determining the population distribution of such regions. Places where we have high population distribution usually have good weather condition and arable soils for agriculture. Also, economic factor is one that also favors population distribution, where we have commercial and industrial activities, mineral resources. All this leads to high population distribution. Other factors include socio-cultural factors, historical factors, and political factors. Next, we'll be looking at the demographic characteristics. Demographic study or characteristics are such which studies the age, gender, ethnicity, and migration patterns. Age structure, typically represented in population pyramid, influences a society's development. Countries may have youthful and or aging populations, impacting workforce dynamics and social services. Looking at the dynamic age structure of a particular region, that of Nigeria, we have more of the dependent population compared to those within the workforce. Then over the developed nations, we have more that are between the workforce age compared to the dependent population. Over the years, countries have implemented population policies to control growth rates. These can include incentives for family planning, education, childbirth control. Some of the challenges and implications are overpopulation in certain regions can lead to resource depletion, environmental degradation, and strain on infrastructural facilities present. Also, aging populations in some developed countries pose challenge related to health and pension systems. In conclusion, world population in geography involves a multifaceted analysis encompassing distribution, growth pattern, density, demographic characteristics, and other various factors. With this, we have come to the end of the lesson. Please do well to attempt your quizzes and ask questions if there are any. Thank you.